Oh, you don't say. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Nikolai here, back today. Right where we left off pretty much, cause why the fuck not? So we are back, and as I said in the last video when we was doing all that shit, I had a video that was supposed to come but that never came. And there is a really good reason for that. And I guess we could head outside and talk about that, I guess. Cause why the hell not? Not so say so study. You don't say. Basically, I was supposed to make this the other day. I'll sit down in here. Well, it's hot enough. That's the primer. I should probably throw that on there real quick, to be completely honest with you. Well, I'll do that in a bit, and I'll also bring that filter in. So, as I said, this was supposed to be another video, but it didn't end up being that other video. You're probably asking me, well, why? Well, as I said earlier, what ended up happening was that I had exported the video and I opened the video and it said 1 hour. So I was just like, oh, then it's fine, right? Well, turns out it was not fine. Basically, when I looked at the file after the fact of me permanently deleting the source footage with shift delete, I realized that, oh shit, this thing is only 1 gig, thus meaning we do not have all the files. And well, because we don't have all the files, well, files, after realizing that, it means that video was pretty much done, done, and out of here. And that car is not here, which means nobody is home. It seems, since the car is not here, or so we're gonna hope, even though there's light on in there. But I think that light is on 24/7. There's no car here at least, so we may be fine. Anywho, so basically what that means is that I had to record this video new again. So this is gonna be the update video that was supposed to be. I don't know if it will be with barbecue, probably not, because it's raining outside, but it will be an update video nonetheless. So to start off the updates, I guess I can start with these 3 pictures popping up on screen right now. That is how my table at home is currently looking like. So basically, there's 2 Japan Crate boxes, which is the 2 last boxes I had from my Japan Crate subscription before I cancelled it, because I had to save some money, right there. And then we have 2 Otaku boxes, I believe, which is those 2 plastic bags. And then I have 2 more Otaku boxes on the way, the one for July and the one coming for August. And then I also got them special Etchy Tunes ones coming, which, well, I can kind of show you, but I can kind of also not show you because not safe for work stuff. So YouTube, whatever the hell, I'll probably post some on Twitter or on Patreon for free, 1 out of 2. So that's the thing. And then there's also, let me pull it up actually. So yeah, so that's the Otaku box, I believe. That other one, I believe, is also a Otaku box. That, I believe, is the cosplay for Cap. One of these are connectors for my rack panel. That one, I think, is protective glass for the S10 Plus and a cover. The one below that, I believe, is the SAS cable. Those 2 are the Japan Crate ones. And then I believe maybe that one is Cat's package from Otaku Mode, Tokyo Otaku Mode, I think, maybe. Because that looks like an Amazon package, and that SAS cable was from Amazon, so that's probably in that package. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packages, which is technically speaking me. All of those Klarna letters are paid, so they can just be thrown right out. And then that box is Cat's, and I think maybe that box is hers as well. 1 out of 2. Because one of them is a crossplay and another one I think is a figurine, I believe. So that's how that entire diddly-do goes. So yeah, so that is the state of my table at home. So, and I also have 2 more packages besides from the 2 otaku boxes and that Etchy Tunes thing. And that is a Silver Wolf body pillow. Not safe for work one. If you go on Etsy on Adore Home, it's the Peach Skin A2 plus B2 of Silver Wolf. That one's on the way. And then no, I think that was about it. I know I have one package coming here which is currently in Frankfurt, and that is my Burga S9 Plus cover and my Galaxy Buds Pro covers, which is on the way. So those I know will be coming. So yeah, so that's an update as far as packages and upcoming content. So upcoming content, really, it's gonna be probably a video, and I hope that this goes through. I'll be coming back to the car and stuff, because that was also something I was gonna update you about earlier in this video, or in the last video, but I'll come back to that. But anyway, if things go to plan and it ends up with me and Oscar driving the car down on the 5th of August, that's gonna be a video of me and him driving that car down, so me practically traveling back home. Then there's probably gonna be not much videos that day, unless I maybe record one video just catching up on stuff, since, well, if we drive, we may sleep in a hotel and drive the last of the bit on Monday, depending on what Oscar says, but we'll probably drive directly to Trondheim and just have some breaks. So we'll probably drive, then have a good dinner, toilet break. So we'll probably drive from here around 12 p.m. probably, and then we'll be down in Trondheim probably around 10 to 11 p.m. maybe 12 a.m. And well, pretty much how we're gonna do it probably is that he parks his car at my place and then takes a taxi to the bus stop, and then he could just drive directly home if he comes to me. Or what I'm guessing probably is gonna happen is that he's gonna be so tired from driving the car down, because we would be driving like 9 hours, plus minus P breaks and stops to eat, that he will probably just borrow my couch on my bed and just call it a night and sleep at my place. Is probably what's gonna happen, because first of all, he's on night train from Friday to Saturday, so he's probably going to be tired from that already. And then the actual drive, unless he decides to sleep here until Sunday and we drive on Sunday, that may also happen. I don't know, we'll see. But anywho, so that's going to be a video, and then the next video after that is probably going to be me installing the SAS cable. Unless I take the app and crate unboxings and the Untaco box unboxing first, I may do that. And then we have the SAS cable and stuff. I want to try to get the SAS cable and the server stuff out of the way before Monday, because Monday the 7th, Cat is coming up. So I'm going to be spending a lot. We will have a video of her coming to my place. But I want to have at least that sorted out before Monday, so I'll probably do that on Sunday. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll probably do the unboxings of the Japan crate and the Otaku boxes first. Then I'll do the SAS cable, so we need to power down and pull out the Neko Haven server. And we got, I'm gonna try to get the HBA SAS card to work in the bottom PCIe slot, so I can throw my X520 Intel 10 gigabit SFP plus PCIe card in the top, and then buy an identical one and throw in my main machine again, so I can have 10 gig connectivity in between those. So theoretically 1.25 gigabytes per second in between those, so exporting and getting data over to my computer will go faster than just 125 megabytes a second. And then getting those scratch disks online, so I can actually get my editing disks back online through the Neko Haven server. One thing we also need to look into when it comes to the Neko Haven server is the MineOS client, because whenever I try to go onto the UI again after having to restart the machine, it just doesn't want to let me access the UI. It just keeps saying connection refused until I reinstall the plugin. And then of course after I've reinstalled the plugin, I need to re-import everything through WinSAP, so through SSH. Now granted, I could set up a jail or set up a I don't remember what it's called again, but set up a bridge between an SMB share or between an actual, you know, access list, like an actual share in the pool, and then have that go to an SMB share and then have that linked to the other one. I can do it that way, but I didn't get that to work properly. I did get that to work with my Plex plugin. That I managed to get it to work properly with, but I did not get it to work properly with my MineOS. So that's probably what's going to end up happening to that, but that's a different project for later. So that's going to have to get done. And then, well, what else? Not really much more in store when we come back down to Trondheim, because then I'm going to spend a few days with Cat. So until from Monday to Thursday, I'll probably be spending most of my time with Cat. Maybe make a gaming video here and there and upload, maybe continue to upload some of the gaming content I still have laying at home, which I haven't uploaded yet. Because I believe I have some Minecraft stuff I haven't uploaded yet, which is still at home, so that's going to be uploaded. And then I'll probably be spending those with Cat. And then on Friday there's going to be a new video. It's going to be the first the rigging day for Turicon. I may actually put a sneak peek up on this channel and actually do most of that over on my lights and sound channel, because I'm probably going to be put on lights and sound this year and be the main responsible for that. And if that's the case, then that's mostly sound related, so I'm going to probably be putting that up on my Tech and IRL channel or my Stage Care Lights and Sound channel with the GoPro view. And then I'll probably be recording a more casual, just here, there, blah 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 video on my phone, which is going to be for Tech and IRL, so this channel. So that's probably what's going to happen. And then the 2 show days, and then the rigging down on Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday we stay at my place, and then on Wednesday I'll be taking the plane down together with Kat down to Stavanger again, so I'll probably be making some content there from that. And then the week or 2 I'm down there, because I'm probably going to be there for like at least 2 weeks in her new apartment. I'll probably make some videos from there. And then once I come back up again, then it's probably going to be fridge replacement, because my fridge is my old fridge's compressor went to hell, so that's going to be changed out. And then, well, eventually there will probably come some videos from us doing work to Oscar's car. And then, well, if I get the S80 down, there's probably going to be coming a fair amount of videos of us repairing that car, so like changing out the stereo, for example, to one that's actually a dub and Android Auto 1-in-1, so we don't need any adapters and all of that nonsense. And then also can remove the phone module, because nobody uses like sibling sims nowadays for that kind of stuff. So get just a single Android Auto, so dub 160, which can do phone, dub, CD, Bluetooth, everything, so we don't need anything else. And then later down the road, oil filter change, other filter changes, oil change, probably change the brake pads maybe, and Howdy high beams. And then probably maybe some speaker replacements, whatnot. I'm actually wondering, I may actually be ordering an adapter for the Dub 160, so that we can use the amplifier which is already in the car until we actually decide to wire in our own amps. So that's probably what's going to be happening as far as that. So with those updates out of the way, I guess we can go over to what we've been kind of speaking about a little bit just now, and that is the car, the process with the car and stuff. And basically, what shall we say, me and my grandmother kind of had a run-in to each other, quote-unquote, where she was kind of, what shall I say, not directly upset, but she was kind of interpreting things which I wasn't quite happy about, because that's not how things are going to end up, blah, 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 blah. all that. I'm just not gonna go much into detail on that, but basically I've talked with my mom extensively today after we came back home, because since I was kind of not directly angry at my grandmother, but I was kind of sorry or whatnot, sad, quote unquote, about the way she interpreted things. So it was fine. I held my composure, but to put it lightly, my mom's gearbox kind of got to go through it a little bit on the way back home. I was kind of a little bit rough on the gears, to put it lightly, but everything was fine. I braked for other cars and all of that nonsense. I wasn't like totally out of it, but my hand was a little rough on that shifter. But anywho, after that I took an extensive talk with my mom pretty much because I think the thing that my grandmother kind of hasn't understood either is that the way I feel like she's interpreted things is that I just want the car because I want to do all kinds of things to the car, and then she's interpreting that I'm never gonna get done with it and that the car is gonna stand in pieces forever. But that's far from the case. I mean, you see Oscar's car, for example, granted it was probably a mess and a half, but you see his car, we installed the LED bar, we did stuff to the stereo. Yes, it was messy a period, and one period things was kind of apart, but it got put back together again. And I mean, here we are, the car drives fine. Now I don't know how it's being done about all the other parts for like the wheel hubs and whatnot, if he actually got the workshop to do that, because he has EU control on Monday actually. The 24th was when he had EU control, I believe. So that's probably being done by the workshop, but if there is some stuff left to do with it, we will do it. So yeah, so that's far from the case. And here's the thing, that I think she has not really thought about either, is that money. I don't think she has really thought about that, because here is the thing. If I get that car for free, re-registering, insurance potentially, and fuel to get the car down to Trondheim, 3,500 grand Norwegian kron. If I'm gonna buy another used car, Volvo, because that's what I want to have, in the same year range, that's gonna set me back about 30-40 grand. Plus insurance, plus getting the car driven to location. You see where this is going? It's gonna be about 50 grand. And I'm already gonna have to use about 15 up against 20 grand for actually getting my license, if not even more. Plus, on top of that, with how my economical situation already is, I don't know when they will allow me to take out a car loan next time. Now, of course, searching for a car loan is going to be different than searching for a consumer loan, but you get where I'm going here. Plus, I need to save for my BSU, my housing savings as well. So a lot of money is going to have to go into there as well. And yes, granted, upgrades to the car, that's going to take money. So I ain't you technically speaking against yourself on that. No, I'm not really, because here's the thing. All like invoices and bills and all of that will prioritize first. Then some stuff will put into housing savings, and if there's something I say I can't afford 1 month, a specific part or something, then I have my secondary savings account, which I still have all my 12 free like outtakes on. I can put money onto and then save up for say 2 or 3 months, and then take out money and then buy the part I need for the car. So, but actually I'm saving up for the part I need for the car. So yeah. So that's what I'm kind of trying to get at here. So yeah, so I'm gonna try I don't know if it's tomorrow or if I do it on Monday or something, or if my mom maybe talks a bit to her. I don't know. I'm gonna try to sit down to her in a more manly and timely, softly speaking fashion, quote unquote, than what it ended up being today. And kind of explain to her the ins and out of why that money did. Because here is the thing. Technically speaking, what it was initially talked about when me and my mom was talking about it was that we could look together into like getting a car and all of that. And what that would most likely involve is, say, my mom or somebody else having a car loan for me. Now here is the thing. My mom doesn't earn that much more than me. I'm not going to say exactly what she makes. I'm a little unsure about it myself, what exactly she makes, but I'm not going to say it because privacy reasons. But you know, she doesn't own that much more than me. And yes, granted, she owns the house, but she still has to pay down on the house loan. Power is separate, water is separate. All of those like municipal what's the word? Well, you get my point. Pretty much everything that has to do with power, water, trash, all of that kind of stuff, the municipal like pay thingamabob, she has to pay all of that herself. Say me, for example, I have an apartment where everything of that is included, so I just pay that in one single thing. But there again, you gotta remember, I live in Trondheim, so my house rent is like 10 grand. Her house rent is 4 plus 2, so about 6 in total for... Or know what, it was 4,000 for the house loan a month, and then I think it was like 6,000 a year for like municipal stuff. But remember, that's paid every half a year or every year, which means that is 3 grand every half a year. And on top of that, she's actually actively driving the car, so she has, you know, road stuff and all of those kind of bills, which also needs to be paid. So that's also a thing. So in ground and these in total, she has more expenses than what I do, even though I may have more debt than her, granted. Or well, I don't have more debt than her in forms of like the amount of money, but she obviously has more than me in like money, debt money amount, because of course the house and stuff. But out from like how many quote unquote loans or DPs, I have more than her. So basically what I'm trying to get at here is that I'm gonna sit down, talk with my grandmother. I'm gonna also talk with my mom, so she can kind of talk on my side as well. She can probably talk a bit with my grandmother first, then I come, then we all three talk together, me and her with my grandmother. And by any luck of the imagination, we can come to an agreement that the best thing for all of us in forms of money and everything is that I get the car, and once that's been settled, I can go on to Staten or Skatteetaten and actually order the re-registration to the car. You motherfucking mosquito, I'm gonna cut us. And then get that just directly re-registered to me, instead of having that first be re-registered to my grandmother, if we can do it that way. If not, it's that way that since my grandfather passed away, the re-registering to her, she technically speaking gets for free, which means it needs to go on her first before it goes on me. Anywho, my point is I'm going to order re-registration then, and then once all of that is fixed, if we can still use her insurance, we'll use her insurance, and still I'm down in Trondheim, or I'll just order insurance for that 1 month for that car. So for August, And then I speak to Oscar, plan things with him. He come upwards night the 4th to the 5th, and we drive down the car the 5th or the 6th, probably the 5th. So by any luck, all of that works out. And speaking about the car, I'll pop in a few pictures I took earlier today. Right now, or earlier today, yesterday technically speaking, because it's past 12 a.m. That I put into that other video earlier today, and then exported it, but of course since shit went to hell, that never came out. But that was why that video never came out earlier, before that even happened. So yeah, so here you got the actual front, so you got the steering wheel and all the stuff. If you're wondering, it's gone 360k kilometers, so I mean, it's not the least used car in the world, but I know the history of it and all that. So there is the radio. There is where a frame for a DUB 160 is going to be installed. A 2-DIN rail, and then the DUB 160 will go in there. And then back there, as you can see in probably this picture, if I time shift right, is the DUB antenna. That's going to the Biltema DUB radio thingamabob right now. The plan is to try and place the Pioneer DUB antenna in the same place as that one, and then just run the cable forwards, so I don't have to have that one mounted to my windshield. So by any luck, all that goes to plan. And then here is the back part where we have those speakers. And probably what's gonna happen, depending on, we may figure out something else, but if I'm gonna have a subwoofer back there, I'm probably gonna remove that piece. If we can make that look nice in a way, all of this is gonna have to be planned out before it's actually done, but that's the plan at least. So yeah. So I think that's really gonna be it for this video, guys. I want to try to not make it very long, and I actually was smart this time and actually plugged in my power bank, so this video is in one roll, so it's easy for me to sync it up, and I don't have to rename more than one set of files. So instead of having to search multiple times, I only have to search, or I don't even have to search even, I can just go MP4, battery name, go. And then for WAV, WAV's battery name, ingest WAV, name, 1. Do all of that. So by any luck, all of that goes to plan. Now, theoretically speaking, my plan was to cut this grass, but of course it rained, so that's not gonna happen. So yeah, so I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and hope this update was kind of explain full about what's going to be coming of content, and also how the status on the car is. Yeah, I was also going to mention that, holy heavens, I was about to forget that, the re-registration, the prices and shit. I was going to mention that to you guys, but I never got that far. So you can go in here, and theoretically speaking, these ones can go in one of the fucking things as well. So there this one can go, which is due for the 8th, so that should be pulled automatically by any luck of the imagination. And I have a motherfucking rock or stone or something, whatever the motherfucking fuck, annoying my foot. Here is all the paper. So for this exact card, the S8, it's gonna be 1,777 for re-registering, which means stands out from this paper which Oscar sent me from Statens Vegvesen. So for 2011 and older cars, it's 1,777 for both below 1.2 tons and above 1.2 tons. For 2012 to 2019, it's 2,961 for cars up until 1.2 tons, and 4,147 for over 1.2 tons. And for 2020 to 2023, it's 4,501 up until 1.2 tons and 6,868 for above 1.2 tons. So if you are thinking about getting a car and it's going to be your first car and you're thinking about money and shit, I would recommend you getting something that's 2011 or older, because it's going to be cheaper to re-register, and quote unquote I believe insurance, technically speaking, is cheaper as well. So that's it. Then the actual insurance is going to be 1,772 for top casco or full casco, which pretty much covers everything. Now technically speaking, I don't need full casco, because technically speaking that car is older than 10 years. So technically speaking, having the normal one or the lesser one would technically speaking probably be more appropriate. But you know what, here we are. The more insurance you have, the better, quote unquote, I guess. So I'm gonna put all these papers in here. So I have those in here and prepped and ready and good. So that's all of that jazz and a half. So yeah, so I will say thank you guys for watching. Been Neko Live here with this update video that was supposed to come out like 2 days ago, but ended up coming out later today probably, or by the time you see this it will already have come out. All of that, you get my point. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like would be greatly appreciated, and as always, check out links down below for my Twitch and my socials and all of that jazz and a half. And until further notice, stay tuned to see us med Nicola de Hilaro here.